Hey everybody! I am here with Chris at the North Adelaide station because today we're going to show you the Gawler Greenway. Now, I've had lots of people ask me to do videos on how to ride the Gawler Greenway, but the couple of times I've done it, I've got so lost and it's been really confusing, and it goes through industrial area, but it's a really good commuting. We're just talking about this, weren't we? It's like a good commuting path. Like a good A to B sort of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride the Gawler Greenway. Chris is going to show us how to do it, where we need to go, where we might or might not get lost. Yeah, yeah. And it's about maybe about 16-ish Ks, and we're going to go from here in North Adelaide to the dry creek, the Tapamartinthi, you know, where there's that intersection there, and then you can go out to Gawler and there's that big intersection. So we'll go there. But I think like the main thing is to just know even where it starts, because that was really confusing for me. So
it starts here on the Parklands Trail at the North Adelaide station on War Memorial Drive. It's a little bit messy going across Torrens Road at the moment because of the overpass they're building, but we'll show you how to get around it. But in a year's time, in 2023, it'll be straight across.
Yeah, that's cool, because the trains are all turning electric, aren't they? That's why.
Yep,
yeah.
Electric trains start in 6 weeks.
Oh, that's exciting. Then we're better get a train to Gawler.
Well, you can get a train home if you get tired once you're out.
Yeah. So this is really cool. So, yeah, and it's on the Parklands circuit, isn't it? So if you're doing the Parklands loop, it goes right past here. And I never knew this is exactly where it started. So this is really good to know there's a specific starting and ending point for the Gawler Greenway. So let's do this.
Okay.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. And in that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need.
Is it all signed like this? So there's always going to be paintings on the road like this?
Most of the way, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, cool. So this is just a little detour at the moment while they're doing the works, but after that...
when it's finished,
yeah.
you won't cross the railway line where we did. Just go straight across and down that street.
Yeah.
And that will then go straight across Torrens Road on the other side of the railway line.
Keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can't make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely.
So this is all part of the detour still. So this is just because of all the works that are happening. But there is some signs so you can follow the bike signs. So we're just doing a little thing on the bike path because of the bikeway, and this is interrupting the bikeway there thing, so we're just telling people that... Okay, so that detour that we just did isn't going to always be here. It's just at the moment while they're doing the works on the train line and things, electrifying everything. So that detour, if you're coming now or in the next few months, then you'll do the detour. But soon you won't have to. You can just keep going along the train line, and then there'll be a crossing put in here, and then it will bring us to where we are right now. So normally you'd go along the train line and then come to here, but we did a detour through the suburbs to get to here just for a couple of kilometres. So from here on in, it's all, this is the Gawler Greenway.
That's it.
Yeah. So we can do it now. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cool. I've noticed there isn't any signs here, so I can't see, there's no signs just painting on the road or anything.
Nothing at all. But when you get to the other end, there's one right there saying Gawler Greenway.
Okay, so if someone who didn't know, like me, gets lost easily, came here without you, there's nothing really. Just follow the train line. Just follow the road that's next to the train line, because for this first part, yeah, there's no signs. Yeah, okay.
You could do it on the other side, with the road goes parallel.
Yeah.
And there is signs over there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go all the way.
Okay.
It stops about 50 metres short and you've got to go back out onto the main road.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Just follow the train line. You won't get lost. That means you're on the Gawler Greenway still. So yeah. Like that.
You can see Regency Rd ahead going over the top. That's where we turn. That's where the first sign is.
Okay. Alright, we're going past the cemetery.
Lovely park cemetery.
We're going to go right, I guess. Okay, so we've just turned off the road onto this little path. Looks like a footpath, but it seems like it's a bike path as well.
There's your Gawler Greenway.
Okay, there's a Gawler Greenway sign. Yeah.
Another one over there that makes a bit more sense because that one says Gawler Greenway.
It doesn't.
A whole lot of places that's not Gawler.
Okay, so when you see that one that says Gawler Greenway, Prospect, Bowden City, that's not the Gawler Greenway.
No, this is Regency Rd. So Gawler Greenway sign across these points in the right direction. We go under the tunnel and follow the signs now all the way.
So between North Adelaide and Regency Road, it's a bit skewiff. There's not a lot of proper signage or anything like that. But once you get
Follow
to
the railway line.
yeah, but just keep following the railway line. You'll get here to Regency Road, and then it's well signed and really clear and obvious where we're going. Yeah. Yeah.
World gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride. I heard the falling rain this evening, and it put me in a dream.
Okay, so we're going, yeah. We're going here. Okay.
There's a sign over there.
We're going to turn right. You can see the sign over there. There's a blue bike path sign. We're just going to go right. So cross this road and keep following. Just keep an eye out for those signs. They'll guide you. Road rage. Whoa. That was a bit tricky. That was a bit tight. Okay, this looks like a footpath, but apparently, oh, okay, you can go. There's a bike lane. We could probably go in the lane along here. Yeah, there's a bike lane. So if you feel confident, it's probably a bit easier going on the road, but you can ride on this path as well. Yeah, it's definitely just a very commutey kind of greenway where it's just A to B. So it's not somewhere you'd go for a nice ride. So when you hear the word Gawler Greenway, you don't go there for a nice pleasant ride amongst the trees and the water. He's up there, he's going on there. There we go. Okay, we're Gawler Greenway. Still following the signs. Yeah, it's much easier on here, on the road, than it is on that little footpath. Following the sign, this way, so we don't have to go through the... Okay, up onto the bike path, yep. Cool. And yeah, so lots of roads to cross. Signs on the road, see? Yeah, telling us to go this way, keep going this way. And just be mindful of all the big trucks. Definitely a commuting road. Seems like the trucks are very mindful of, and all the traffic is mindful that this is a bikeway, so they are being careful and slow when they go past, which is nice. Okay, we're going to turn right here. See how the road told us to turn right. So just remember to keep an eye out for all of those signs on the road, as well as the blue and white ones. They will direct you. It's quite windy out here now.
It's always windy.
It's always windy, is it? It'll be good going the other way when we go back.
Well, I hope that it's the other way.
Okay, we've got a dedicated bike path up here. Okay, yeah, so just crossing the road. Yeah, keeping up the cars. And then here. Oh, nice. Here we go. This is where we had to slime the last time. It was so stinky. But it's nice with this being away from the traffic and this actual bike path. This is good. It's much nicer. It's definitely not a bike path you come to for the views if you're wanting nice views, but you want views of misty and sticky snow.
Gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
Just crossed there because there's no traffic there. That's all good. Oh, so you had to wait.
I thought, I wouldn't think these tracks ever get better. It was just a good track.
Is that that one that goes up past, like through the city, past the city? And because sometimes I've waited for a train and it just went and it kept going and going and going and going. It's a freight train.
I don't think that line to go to the city. I'll get to Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
Up to here. That's what it is.
Yeah. highway. And it crosses it, does it? Oh, Port Adelaide Expressway. Oh, okay, because that's the dump over there, isn't it?
Yeah. Behind that huge mountain.
Yeah. Because there's a bike path over there.
Yeah.
That's the one we're going to get on. Yeah, and then there's the one.
Down here goes underneath.
Yeah. Chris was saying that it's just 2 metres above sea level, but that's actually just seawater in there. Because I thought, oh, it must be the river, but no, it's just the seawater that's coming inland. So we're going this way, Port Adelaide. Okay, we need to stop here. Okay, we have to stop here because now I've been through here once by myself and it freaked me out because I came from the other direction and I wasn't sure, and then I went through and it had this much water in it and it was dark and I was like, oh my goodness. But Chris was telling me his experience with this and I wanted to tell you guys what his experience.
Coming from this side, there's only one way you can go. When we get to the other side, we'll have a look back. I rode into the wrong tunnel coming backwards because it's not blocked off like this is, and I just got a face full of cobwebs and 5 centimetre deep mud. Oh, no. It was horrible, and I had to turn around and go back out. You'll see on the other side what I mean. So if you're coming at it at the other direction, take the second tunnel.
Yeah, so here we're safe, we'll be alright. But then you would have got trapped because you would have come to the end, you didn't even make it that
once
far.
I was in there you could see, but you have a look, you'll see all the mud in there.
Oh, that would be cobwebs, mud, dark tunnel, cold. Not too much water today. Remember when I came through, it was winter and it was, my feet were so cold, they got so wet. You wouldn't want to be much taller either, your head was almost hitting the roof then.
You see what I mean, but this side, you really don't know. I turned and went straight in, and once you get into the dark, it's all over your face.
Well, and because when it's dark, like you can't tell, and like if you're here, like you wouldn't even know that you can't see the fence at the end, and so if you went in there, you would just like, you just go, and it's muddy, it's wet, and you get halfway and cobwebs. Oh no!
If you're heading towards the city, take the last tunnel, the furthest away tunnel.
And if you're coming from the city, well, you can't go the other way. There's only one way to go, yeah. Unless you want an awesome experience of getting muddy, wet feet and cobwebs and stuff and a story to tell your friends. Was it winter?
No, it was only a few months ago.
Oh.
Go slowly. The world gets lonely. Ain't got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride.
There's a fox. Did you see that fox? A fox, yeah. That's the first time I've seen a fox in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really cute as well.
You'll obviously rabbits running around here.
Yeah, that's why there's foxes. Really, a little bit of off-roading momentarily. Oh, that was a tight corner. There we go, that's the Gawler Greenway. way. How cool is that? So yeah, it's not a pretty bike path, but it's a useful bike path and bikeway. A little bit confusing initially, but I think then once you get the hang of it, you go past that tricky part, keep following the train line, and then just following the signs and things on the road. But that brings us here to, if you look up here, we're at the Dry Creek Junction. It's a really cool junction. So this is where you can go up to Gawler or follow the path. It's sort of the Gawler Greenway, but it's also the Tapamartinthi.
And it turns into the Stuart O'Grady.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. So yeah, check out my other videos on how to get to the Tapamartinthi, the one we did from Willunga to Gawler as well. Check out those videos.
And that way is Port Adelaide,
and that's
down the Expressway.
Yeah, which we can go and have a cup of tea,
yeah.
I reckon, and have more of a chat, because I would love you to tell people about your bike, this e-bike, because we're talking about that on the way here, so maybe we'll go have a cup of tea,
sure.
And we can share a little bit more about that. All right, let's go to Port Adelaide. Cup of tea.
I heard a ringing bell this morning, and it woke me from a dream. And in that dream I heard a warning, saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own.
Here we go, cup of tea spot. Hi, good, how are you? Oh, okay. How heavy is that?
That's a lot.
24 kg, I think did you say before?
Yeah, 24 kilos.
There we go. That's how's that gonna go?
See how you go lifting it up.
Lifting it up? Okay. Let's try that again.
Throw it on the bike.
Can I use?
Throw it on
I'm
the back
gonna
of the car.
if I was carrying this up the stairs like I do at home with my bike. Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to put my back out then.
It is heavy.
That's quite heavy. But guys, when we were riding, Chris was talking about the e-bike, and we won't go into it a lot now because I'm going to do a different video on this specifically, because it's really amazing hearing you talk about the e-bike. And you've had it for how long?
6 months.
6 months, and you got it because you said
Sore knees, so I couldn't ride with my friend who had an e-bike going up and down hills.
yeah,
I went and test drove one, and hey, this is great.
yeah,
And I bought it and I've never looked back. So now I ride twice or 3 times further than I used to,
yeah.
but it doesn't hurt.
Oh, so that's amazing. That's why e-bikes are really cool. My mum's just got one in New Zealand as well, and it's a difference. So we were saying the difference between riding or not riding.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it gets you
So,
out there being active.
Get another 10 years out of riding bikes.
Yeah, and you can't even always tell these days that it's an e-bike. Like I was saying, like you'll be going up a hill and somebody comes past, you're like, what are e-bike? And I think, like for me, the big thing is just that it's a bike. It's still a bike. It's not a motorbike. It's not something that you're just being lazy sitting on and it's doing everything for you. You still have to ride.
You've still got a pedal.
Yeah.
You've still got 9 gears to choose from.
Yeah.
Turning that doesn't get faster.
Yeah.
But you've still got a pedal.
But now you can be out riding, whereas before you couldn't. So I think we'll talk more about this in another video. So keep watching, because I think this is something that it's really good to share with people, and how you transition from having a bike to getting an e-bike, and what difference it's made for you, and how you chose an e-bike and all of that. I think it's really interesting and really good for people to know, because I'm a big fan of e-bikes, because one day I'm going to need one. So thanks everybody. Thanks Chris for today and showing us the Gawler Greenway. I really appreciate that. I'm not sure. I don't think I'd get lost if I did it by myself now, but
you wouldn't get lost. No. It's well signed. Once you get the first sign, it's easy.
And follow the train line, I think is the thing. Just keep that in mind. So I really appreciate that, and showing us how to do that. So yeah, all right. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.